Hi, it's Marty Duda here backstage at Austin City Limits, day 2 of weekend 2. It's Saturday afternoon. The sun is coming down, and I'm sitting here with Blue Healer, 3 gentlemen from the Austin area. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm staying warm. Yeah, it's good.
Wunderbar.
What's that?
Wonderful.
Yes, because back in Auckland, I think it's a little chillier than it is here, so I'm enjoying the sunlight while I can, so it's all good. So you guys are Blue Healer, and the description I've heard that you guys describe yourself as pop music with teeth. So perhaps, first of all, introduce yourselves, and then you can elaborate on what all that is.
Well, my name is Deez Stribling. Excuse us.
Let's go through. It's all right.
I play the drums, and yeah, so we wanted like something that was sort of familiar, but then had a little grungier grit to it.
Gotcha.
So,
Name, please.
My name is David Beck.
And you play?
I play the bass and sing.
Sing?
Yeah.
And I'm Brian Mammal, and I do the keyboards. And Deez over there does the drums.
Right. So it's an interesting lineup: drums, keyboards, and bass. For one thing, why have you guys gone that route?
Well, I've had a long-term goal of making the upright bass a more rock and roll instrument.
It started out as one.
Well, yeah, in a different way though.
In the 50s, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Bill Black was rocking it with Elvis.
Yeah, for sure, but making it even bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bigger than Elvis.
And so why? And I mean, the upright bass is a big instrument. It's got to be kind of unwieldy to cart around, a lot more difficult than your basic Fender. Why?
Right.
What kind of things have you run into along those lines?
Door frames and ceilings mostly.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
And what about air travel?
It's actually pretty easy. I have a huge hard case for it.
Right.
And it's kind of too big to mess up. It's so big you can't throw it because it's too heavy.
Right. And so you haven't got it back in 2 pieces?
Yeah. No.
That's nice.
Always one.
All right. So, so with the lineup being what it is, obviously that's going to affect what you sound like and what the songwriting is like. How does the songwriting fit in with the instrumentation?
well, like we were saying to somebody, that the song sort of like lend them, or like they choose what we do, you know. So like the song sort of creates itself, and then we just have those keyboards, and he plays the bass, and then switches off to guitar sometimes.
Right.
And I play a pretty standard drum set. And then that's kind of what the songs, I mean, that's what we use to make the songs, so that's what they sound like.
So your sound is not the typical Austin sound that people think of when they're going to hear a band from Austin. Is that a plus or a minus for you guys?
I would say a plus.
I will field this question.
Yes, sir. It's like the debates, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Except way more civilized, I believe.
Well, we can bring it down to their level if you want.
No. Yeah, exactly. As far as the sound being typical of Austin, I think people expect, you know, some amount of folk music to come out of Austin generally. Or blues, yeah, blues would be a big one. But I think there's a wide range of locals doing a bunch of really good stuff. So I think we want to just be more of those ambassadors to sort of expand what the Austin sound is,
right,
and have it be more indicative of everything that's happening in Austin.
So what kind of people come out to see you guys?
Mostly just our grandparents. No, I'm just kidding. All kinds of people. I wouldn't want to label them too specifically.
Clowns.
Clowns. There's a thing about, what's the thing with clowns going on?
That's the only people that come out to our shows.
There's people
anymore.
dressed up. For those back in New Zealand who are not aware, there's a clown epidemic happening where people are getting dressed up as clowns and then getting arrested. Is that what's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about.
They just
it's like ICP has a new.
Oh my God!
Right.
Just kidding.
It's,
look out!
And it is Halloween coming, so I mean, it's not that weird.
I think they're just getting excited about it, Halloween.
All right.
That's how people do that for Christmas.
Yeah.
You see Santa Claus in front of the Walmart all the time.
That's true. That's pretty scary. And I noticed you have a video called Bad Weather. Maybe you can tell folks a little bit about that, what's going on there.
That is a really fun video. We made it at our friend's house. We use our friends' houses to go have crazy parties, because then you don't have to do it at your own house.
Right, that makes sense.
And we shot this video. It's got a bunch of hot girls in it,
Nice.
and
Careful, you
stuff-
don't want to go there. You know,
Oh.
look where we got Donald.
right.
You know, you don't want to objectify.
You're gonna have to do an apology to
we just grabbed them by the horns, and no, it's fun. It's a fun deal. All of our friends came out, and we had a good time.
And so after you're set here, you move on. You're going on the road, are you?
We leave on the road Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday morning.
And whereabouts are you going?
We're going all the way up to Virginia, and back, and coming snaking down through the southeast.
And people know who you are? Or you,
Everywhere.
Yeah.
They know that we are people.
Exactly. Have you been to the southern half of the world yet? Have you been down to New Zealand, Australia, that area?
I'd love to.
Are there birds above us, or is it raining?
Could be both.
Probably birds.
It's not raining. It might be. Let's think. Maybe
Isn't
it's
it
air
good luck?
conditioning.
Is that good luck? No, we're
Who
good.
was it that had that problem? Was it the Killer? No, it wasn't. Oh, Kings of Leon. They had the problem with the birds crapping in their mouths while they were singing. Yeah, but anyway,
That's a problem.
It happens.
it doesn't happen to you guys, does it?
No, not yet.
Keep your mouth shut.
Knock
and
on wood.
down and play.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Close your mouth.
All right. Well, we urge people to, back in New Zealand, to seek out your music. I'm sure they can find it down there if they want to. You should get down there and play a little bit because there's a lot happening there, and we'd
Yeah.
love to have you down there. All right.
We would love
Send
to.
us an email.
Okay.
Go All Blacks.
There you go.